welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, and I'm here with your readings for June the 3rd through June the 6th. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for tuning in, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you will come back. And if you are returning, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for all your love and support of my channel. Now, these are general readings, guys. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't assume that everything I say here applies to you. And if you would like a personal, more tailored reading, go to my website. The link will be below in the Show More section, and you can visit my website and see what kind of readings that I offer. Now, let me see. These readings are in 3 sections, guys. The first section is the intro. The second is the general astrological events of the week, and the third is the tarot card section. So please, if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising, you may skip the intro and the astrology section, and those timestamps will be below also. Now, I have a private Facebook group that you might want to join. I'm going to start actually on Wednesday. I start a live feed every 2 weeks with my cards in hand to answer any questions you may have. And it's also a nice place to kind of have a discussion about life's challenges and solutions. So if you want to join that link is below also. Now, I am doing a workshop on Meet Your Spirit Guide. So that is going to be on, I believe, June the 10th. I'm not sure if it's June the 10th or June the 11th. Anyway, if you want to know more information about that, that will be below too, the link there. So without further ado, let's go to your astrology reading, shall we? Hello and welcome to your astrology section of your reading. And this is from June the 3rd through to June the 6th. Now, on June the 3rd, we have a new moon in Gemini. And this is a wonderful new moon. Gemini moved, the moon moved from Taurus on Saturday, I believe it was, into Gemini, getting in position for the new moon. So this is, it moved from a very heavy kind of earth sign into a really light air sign, Gemini. And so it's very kind of light, and it's like spring has sprung. Our energy will be lifted and we'll feel lighter and fresher, freer, if you will. Gemini is all about communication. And it also has Mercury, which is its ruling planet, is also in the sign of Gemini. And this is all about communication. Oh, the bells toll, that's my phone. It's all about communication, it's all about socializing, it's all about having fun, it's about being light and free and breezy, if you will. So Gemini kind of rules words, right? It's about words, the power of words. So it's also a dual sign. So there's some duality. You might want to observe where your duality exists. How does it show up for you? And think of the power of words and how words can uplift you and also, bring you down. So will you use your words for good or evil? Couldn't help myself, sorry. Perhaps, this is a time that you can really look at your communication and bring your vibration up, and will you raise people up or will you put them down? That is the question. Now, this wonderful new moon in Gemini is it's a really powerful opportunity to manifest wealth, and it's because Pluto and Saturn are in a lovely aspect to Venus at the same time. So this is a Wonderful time to launch a new product or a new service, or perhaps a social media campaign. So Pluto and Saturn in that lovely aspect of Venus, coupled with the new moon, really sets the stage for magnetism and financial expansion. So it really promises great success with some effort. Now, on Tuesday, June the 4th, at 4:05 PM Eastern Standard Time, Mercury moves into Cancer. Now, Mercury, as you know, is the planet of communication. It was just in Gemini. And it is moving into the sign of Cancer, of feeling and sensitivity. So Mercury in Cancer makes us better listeners, and it also makes us more thoughtful and sensitive, and it makes us a more caring communicator. You may be more meditative and reflective during this time, and there is also a possibility that there could be some defensiveness because Cancer is so sensitive and may take things personally. Now, on Saturday, June the 8th, at 8:37 PM, this is all Eastern Standard Time, Venus moves into Gemini. Now, Venus in Gemini is just moved out of its home sign of Taurus, where it's very tactile and cuddly and expressive and demonstrative. And it's moving into Gemini. And in Gemini, Venus is very flirtatious and coquettish. And, you know, it's about being free and having fun. Anything novel and new is exciting and interesting. And perhaps if you meet someone at this time, it may not have, the relationship may not have lasting power. However, it will be fun and exciting and a journey worth taking. And you never know, it could last, you don't know. Now, Gemini is much like, you know, a butterfly. Venus in Gemini is much like a butterfly flitting from flower to flower, staying long enough to taste that delicious nectar and then moving on to the next, you know, novelty, right? I wouldn't say that Geminis are philanderers per se, but they stay as long as they feel free and as long as it's fun and light, right? But once they feel restricted, they break out. They're like a speck of dust on the horizon. They're gone. So a bit of harmless flirting never did anyone any harm, and it's very good for the psyche. So you might want to try it and explore that flirtatious side of you during this time. So that's the astrological events of the week. Let's go to your tarot card, shall we? Hello, Leo, and welcome to your tarot card section of your reading for May the 3rd through May the 9th. And here we go. Let's do this without further ado. So please, I've already meditated on this too. 3 cards for Leo, please. I don't like that card. Let me put that upside down. Didn't fall out anyway. Okay, 3 cards for Leo, please. 3 cards for Leo. Wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information. Can you give Leo? 3 cards for Leo, please. Oh! Okay, that's 1. 2 more cards for Leo, please. 2 more cards for Leo. Oh! Wow. 1 more card for Leo, please. This is almost the same as another. There's definitely crossover here, so check out your sun, moon, and rising. There'll be links in the show more section below. These are clarifying cards for Leo, please. Lovely. What wonderful gifts, guidance, and blessings can you give? Please clarify. Oh, there you go. Please clarify. Oh, there's too many fell out there. Please clarify. There it is. And please clarify. There it is. Okay. Look at your cards. Okay, so the first card out for you is the Strength card. Clarifying the Strength card is the Knight of Cups. Then you have the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands. Then the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So the first card out is the Strength card. This is kindness and compassion. It's remembering to use your words for good. Bring people up, don't put them down. Be kind and compassionate, and your strength, you will triumph. And look, you have, clarifying the Strength card, you have the Knight of Cups. I feel that love is coming in for you. When the Knight of Cups comes in, it's like an offer of love, right? It's exciting. Some of you, those of you who are single and perhaps have not been open to a relationship, open yourself up to it. Practice being vulnerable. It's, you know, listen, vulnerability, how can you fully experience life if you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable? Loving someone can mean vulnerability. Don't be afraid of that. I think it's really important for you to allow this love to come in. And the next card you have is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a distraction. It's like not seeing what's going on in the moment. I'm sorry for that noise outside. It's a very lovely day here in New York. This is you being totally distracted and missing an opportunity right in front of you. So it's important to really stay focused this week and keep your eye on the ball. And clarifying it is the Page of Wands. Definitely an opportunity is coming in for you this week, Leo. Just keep your eyes open, because I feel that you could miss it. If you're distracted or taken up with something else, you may not see it. Take notice of all your emails and texts. Don't skim over your emails, because there might be a gem in there, especially as this new moon is happening in Gemini, in the house of communication and messages, right? Don't miss that message, Leo. And then you've got the Three of Pentacles. This is like the master, right? A master can always learn more. This is being the best at your craft, really giving it the attention and the effort and energy that it deserves. So there's always room for expansion, right? And 3 is expansion. You can grow in your artistry. So focus on that. Focus on being the best of the best. That's what I'm getting with this. And you've got the Queen of Cups, right? Clarifying that. And the Queen of Cups is this wonderful, caring, incredible person who is an amazing mother, wife. She just puts everyone first. She really looks after everyone, and she's always present. When she comes in to a reading, it's saying, because sometimes she helps to the detriment of herself. So when she comes into a reading, it's saying, don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't forget to pamper you. Make you feel good. You can't help others unless you help yourself. And I'm really getting that with this. I think you kind of have to put your craft first, because this is what's going to nurture you in the end. So Leo, don't put somebody else's needs before yourself this week, particularly. It's not like you don't help people, but don't put yourself on the back burner. Because sometimes when she comes in, you may have the tendency to, put your stuff to the side to help someone because you feel that they need it more and you want to be there for them. But this is about taking care of your own business, dotting your own I's and crossing your own T's. So Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video and share it on your social media and comment. I always answer comments and I value and welcome feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.